Hey guys, I'm Rosavane and welcome back to another part of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So where we last left off was that we were in the middle of a mission for Leap Sing, Siging, or the Mahara DLC thing. So of course I know this is the Mahara DLC, of course, because this is the only missions that kind of relates to the Mahara DLC thing that was announced a couple of months ago, I guess. Right now, I mean, I'm not saying that in the last part I didn't get to complete my thought. I'm sorry if it seems kind of like incomplete in a sense, but this mission in general was is the most terriblest. Not this mission in general, actually this whole DLC overall. Not the beginning portions, but the middle portions right now. It looks like they're kind of lazing out whoever's making these DLCs. They just became super duper lazy, and they're just like, oh, we're not gonna have them bump into issues or situations with the DLC, or that everybody's done with this DLC by now, or somebody's just gonna not play this DLC on their channel by now. But apparently, this DLC just like bombs it off. Like, I mean, there are other DLCs that Ubisoft done that are kind of glitchy, but not a lot glitchy, or that didn't have anything negative about it, not super negative. But this one has so much noticeable differences, or a lot of like noticeable negative stuff that comes down, like the shaky screen. That's too much. It's like way too much. Blurriness is fine, but shaky screen is just too much. And then there was the idea that this DLC has like things that were kind of glitchy. Like there was like the boat issue that I had in the last part. There's the certain stuff like shooting is kind of like stupid looking, and then like the investigation is like ridiculously weird. It's like, I don't know, it's just and not investigation, the picture, they were showing a picture but it was like stretched out, or like was like shrunk to the point. Like it made it look like they didn't actually use the file correctly. They just shrunk the picture just to fit it in, or something. Like, and then the title of some certain things were like off the black box, and the black box wasn't even like wide enough or something to cover the text being extended. But literally, it's just like somebody got lazy with the DLC in the middle of it all, and just like, here, we're done, Ubisoft. Here you go, we're done. And they didn't bother to go back. Of course, I know Ubisoft is busy. They're busy fixing, or they're busy trying to organize the movie. They're busy organizing their E3 event, which is coming around the corner, which should be done by now, by the time this video is up, or maybe it's going on right now during this time. I'm not trying to say Ubisoft is a bad company, as I mentioned. It's just that they don't seem to be putting too much effort into their games nowadays. They're starting to get less. They're getting more loosened up in terms of who they have as a developer, like, or something like that, maybe. Like they're not starting to kind of like cleanly do these games anymore. I'm clearly seeing it through this DLC. I'm not saying that the company's bad, as I mentioned. I'm gonna keep saying that because that's the true intention. It's not a bad company. It's just that they're not putting their hearts to perfecting the game, or at least making the game seem above decency, like above decent level of the professional level of the games. Like, these games look like they're just like starting to get less and less less and less kind of like what they're trying to go for. They're just winning us through the story, which is great. I like the story, but it's just with the story you gotta have something follow up with it, and that is the gameplay, the graphics, everything. And right now with this DLC, they're just not winning anybody with this DLC. But anyways, let's continue this DLC. Let's finish this up. We gotta meet up with Diamond Guy, because he's the one who actually knows the diamond stuff. And I'm sorry about going on the little rant or a little conversation or argument, whatever it is, for the 4 minutes of this opening part. But like, I need to complain a little bit. I gotta complain a little bit, you know, like. Oh, what the fudge? He's just sleeping on a tree. He's just like, he's like, climbs up the tree and slept there all night long. He's sleeping still. But anyways, yeah, it just shows that they had a story going, a pretty good story going, but then it couldn't follow up because of the fact that they had some mistakes being made.
How did you get
and even the animations here and there
I
are
walked
like, weird.
you home, Jacob. Finally. Now tell me, Where is the bloody diamond?
Does this technically count as winning?
No.
All right. It's in the Tower of London. Surprise! It's being held there until tonight's gala finishes, and then it will be shipped back to the Royal Jeweller for another cutting.
Many thanks.
What?
Buttons.
Now hold on right there.
Buttons? Oh wait, do we leave or something? Or is it a cutscene again? Oh no, we're back to normal again. Finally! Ah, that mission. That was like a dreaded mission in my life. Wait, so I accused the wrong... Maybe it was, maybe the guy that I accused was not actually at fault. I think he just spilled it on himself and he was just drunk as hell. Maybe. Alright. The jewel heist, great. Alright, okay, let's go and, fast travel again. Alright, so we're gonna try to finish up the Mahara DLC missions. Because, as I mentioned, it's just terrible. Like, it's not clean, it's not, like... They didn't test it to see if there was any issues or errors that had happened, and they didn't like think twice to like recheck to see if the text or some things weren't fixed correctly or were put into correctness. But anyways, that's all I could point out for here, and then that's basically that. I mean, I respect Ubisoft and all. I talked about how the company was getting close to taken over by Vivendi, or like Vivendi's aiming their eyes towards them. I do hope Ubisoft, of course, button up, tie their ties correctly, straighten their ties, and at least start working harder in their games. Not play just stop it with the games that you make false promises with. Like Watch Dogs 1, I talked about how I talked about Watch Dogs in like my series. Of course, I played the whole series on my channel. There were no noticeable bugs, but the problem was the graphical issues, of course. Like, people were talking about the graphical issues, not the PS3 and Xbox 360 version, but the Xbox One, PS4, and even just the PC version itself. Like, they weren't living up to the things that they were trying to show through the E3 show floor on like 2013 or 2014. But yeah, they just made false promises, and like, I just wish they didn't. I just really wish they were so professional enough to at least keep in mind about the gamers, because we're the ones who buy the game and play the game for the sake of it. But I mean, I'm pretty sure people won't know, but I'm pretty sure people are only buying this game, the Assassin's Creed game, because of the story, not the gameplay anymore, because of the fact that this gameplay no longer kind of put interest in many people, I think.
You look terrible.
Musical?
And you're late?
Me? Never. I was simply retrieving the information you sent me to get. It was easy, really.
Yeah.
Something about an event happening tonight at the Tower of London.
The gala. I will be attending.
You're our in, then.
You can't just barge in and steal the crown jewels.
She's right. We need a plan.
Oh, bother.
Jacob, you can escort Mr. Singh to tonight's event. This will give you a chance to slip away from the party and find the Koh-i-Noor. I'll take care of the guards around the perimeter. Meet me at the top of the White Tower.
That's okay.
Good. Another chance to wear the suit.
No weapons allowed.
Yay.
Where's the fun in that?
Alright. Teleport me to the mission. Although I thought that I should be going to the mission area myself, but guess not. Not really much. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna end that note there with the Ubisoft issue for me, in the sense, like, all I could say, and my finishing sentence is, Ubisoft, please stay professional, or be more professional, and start cleaning your work, or correcting the works and mistakes that you make. You clearly have something going, but you just can't follow it up with your gameplays and design sometimes. Well, not designs, but maybe more of gameplay, that is, and graphical issues and stuff like that, technical issues. Gotta fix those a lot. In terms of that, I think programmers are what they need to focus on rather than designers at the moment. They need to be more lenient or more forceful for the programmers to just start working harder and checking those code errors. They should be more lenient towards those programmers rather than those designers, as I mentioned. And that's it. That's all I can say. That's the end of it. I'm done. I'm not gonna say any more. If I say any more, I feel like I'm just butchering Ubisoft or I'm demanding Ubisoft to do things when they're not gonna do it anyways. They're not gonna listen to me. They're just gonna keep doing what they're doing best, which is their own business and what they want to keep doing in the future for other games that are coming out. Hey, I haven't been here before, have I? Yeah, I've been here, but I didn't
Jewels are
really
being held
specifically.
upstairs. But be careful. If this isn't one of the most heavily guarded places, then I'm a true Englishman.
I may need your help to distract these guards.
Just give me the signal.
How do we go upstairs again? I know it's upstairs. But yeah, overall, that is that. I'm not gonna try to hurt them anymore. I'm not gonna try to. I know I'm not gonna get anything out of this, and it's not gonna help me out. It's just.
I should send a signal to Sing to distract the guards.
Please distract them.
Oh, I do believe I've lost a button. Will somebody help me find it?
I don't know. Oh god. Do I not have my thing anymore? No, it's all the way up there, I think.
The diamond is on the
There we go.
second floor. It's awfully quiet
Oh,
up
buddy.
here.
There's no, like... There's no, like, hoodie for me at all, either. If I was Eevee, this would have made sense, but... They're not gonna see me, most likely. Okay, okay. Well, they didn't say how... They didn't state that I can kill him or not, so...
I don't trust that fella.
Oh, shoot! Scared me! Screw this. Screw that. That scared the hell out of me. I'm gonna beat you up. I don't care. Just go to sleep. Asshole. Freaking coming down the stairs and then not telling me anything. Great. Where's the freaking... Yeah, I'm looking for it now. Wait, don't tell me I can't detect it through Eagle Vision.
Guards asleep. I wonder what's inside that crate.
Knocking out. Why is he knocked out? Look at him. He's already... Maybe it's Eevee's.
Someone
Eevee's
got
like...
here before I did.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it looks like...
Well, if the diamond's not here, I've got to find it before it leaves the building. If it hasn't already.
Maybe it's downstairs, I guess? If not downstairs, and upstairs, maybe? There! There! I'm gonna fight him. Gotcha.
Where could it have gone?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Oh, there's footsteps. I didn't see that.
Where do you think you're going?
Knockout. Let's see.
This plan was cheap.
Here.
We'll get him this time.
Friends with the Queen? Ha! She won't be friends with him when she finds the diamond is in his pocket.
You'll never see it coming.
Once he tries to walk
Oh
out
god.
the door,
Oh wait, so
his loyal time.
the leap is getting it.
And henceforth will be known as Prisoner Sing.
They planted the diamond on the leap? Not good.
Yeah.
Oh, your friend is as charming as you
Whoa,
are.
what the fudge was that?
You flatter me, Ma.
Now,
Now to
tell
find
me,
my sister.
do you two know each other?
Oh. Okay, I think that's it. Right? Please take me out of the place. Oh, I hope it takes me out of the spot there. Alright, I don't know what's happening now. Oh, there's the sister. What? Why did they remove all my knife? They remove all my knife. What? Reach the rooftop of the roof. Reach the roof of the. Oh god, what the hell? The white roof. Okay, cool. Whatever. Alright, let's go up. But maybe this is probably the Xbox One version as well. I also considered about this. I just realized that this could be a glitch slash bug that Xbox One only has, maybe. Maybe it's just that. Who knows? Anything's possible. Anything is really possible to me. Like, the PC version might not have that situation, like the same bugs and issues, but maybe, who knows?
The place is
Use the
crawling with
crates,
Templars.
knockout.
I've got to secure the perimeter.
Knocked out. Oh, I forgot to change my items for her. I need to change her items soon. Alright, let me also, inventory-wise. No? I have to remain anonymous. Okay. Why is all my knives gone? Who the hell took all my knives? This makes no sense at all when you gave me when I had all those knives for it. The hell? I have to be in ground level? Ah, I hate this goddamn thing. Ah. What is wrong with the game? Like, it's doing so poorly now. Okay, capes. I unlocked one, I think. A new one. Is this the legendary cape that I have? Oh, no. It's another cape I have. Weapons. There we go. There we go. Much better. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, let's go. Use the crates to knock out the at once. Okay, I think this is like a zone I can shoot my thing at. Oh. There goes that. I think that should be it then. But at least give me my knives back, man. That's not cool that they took out my knives and everything. Let me get out of,
This looks mighty suspicious. What the God, now? I'm glad you're dead. Say I'm sorry.
oh, too late. Bye-bye. And down you go. Boom. There we go. Alright, let's move on and kill this last guy here. Easier. Boom. Alright. Now to talk to Jacob, I guess. Yeah, I gotta go to Jacob. Weird that there's a door here for it. There we go.
What took you so long?
Hey, Jacob.
Bit of a mishap. Here it is.
What happened?
Somebody stole it first. The safe had been robbed by the time I got there.
The British Indies Company will stop at nothing.
There was a plan to frame Singh. I lifted it from him before the Royal Guards found it. Imagine the look on Her Majesty's face if...
They must know by now that their plan was foiled.
You're welcome.
I think it's time to depart.
Awesome.
I
Now we
need to
just need
find
to
a way
escape,
out
right?
of here.
Not a good idea to be doing this version. Yep, it will. Oh. Wow, they held on to me like crazy. Bye. Bye. Nope. Goodbye. Alright. Remain anonymous. Yep. Okay. Well, they can't get the door open, so they're stuck in there anyways. Alrighty. So we're good? We're good, right? We're good. Still waiting on it. Oh, now I have to go back to Jacob. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. Delete, are you alright?
Did you get it to your sister?
Just barely.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you about it another time.
You encountered some trouble?
We can't speak of this here.
Yep.
The British Indies Company is up to no good again.
Outside then.
At least there's some voice acting to these parts. That's all I could say about this too. That's the thing I would like to point out as well.
for inspection.
I beg your pardon?
Search him.
What?
Nothing.
He doesn't have the diamond, does he?
The Koh-i-Noor isn't here.
Of course there's nothing. What do you take me for? Some sort of criminal?
I forgot to. I was gonna go and tell him to. I was gonna tell him at the same time. Alrighty, so are we gonna talk to him about it?
Apologies, it's this city air. It irritates my lungs.
How dreadful.
Alright, what? So what is this? Is this like a long walk of emptiness and nothing's happening? It seems like it to me. I think. Yeah, it's just probably just him getting in the car and I'm following him. That's it. He doesn't even say anything.
Mr. Singh?
I do believe they thought I
what
was
the hell?
trying to pinch the Koh-i-Noor, your ladyship.
Ha! The Koh-i-Noor? Who on earth would want to steal that potato? Good night, Your Highness.
Potato? They call it potato.
Barely got out of there in one
The Queen.
piece. The British Indies Company tried to plant the diamond on you and frame you for stealing it. Luckily, I was there just in the nick of time.
We need to meet back at Mr. Green's shop. I must see the diamond with my own 2 eyes.
I mean, they could have slotted an information or a little dialogue when I was following the Mahara outside to the Queen's carriage, because the Queen's carriage had like there was a distance of things they could have done. Like the dialogue could have been like, "What do you mean? Like, what do they take me for?" Like, have Singh be like a little pissed off a little bit. I mean, that could have been interesting to see how he reacts to that kind of thing. But apparently, nope. They just left it empty and just let it be a walk of silence, which I don't understand why. But whatever. But I gotta admit, they at least have some dialogues covered most of the dialogues for most of the parts in this DLC, which is pretty interesting. But still a problem is that some things are glitchy and buggy at the moment. Like the Queen's face was like turning like in 0.1 second she just turns her head like whoop whoop, and then she just turns back like she was glitching into it like that. It was like weird as fudge. But I gotta stop complaining. I gotta really stop complaining about the DLC, considering that I did own the season pass. I bought the season pass with this game, so I kind of like thinking like, is this worth the money? Of course, as usual. Like I don't think of it sometimes because I just like when it comes to a game, I constantly just buy. I don't think about what would happen if I buy and then get something crappy. Like a lot of people, I think, had that situation with Batman Arkham Knight. They just played it and they're like, wait, I can't play it because I waste $60 or $40 on this game and the season pass with it and everything, and now it's worth nothing because it's not playable for us or something like that.
The Koh-i-Noor, if I may?
But at least it's acceptable, I guess. Like playing this is already acceptable to people. He's gonna smash it. It's just glass.
Glass?
The real Koh-i-Noor never left India. Had I known you planned to reclaim it, I would have stopped you. My father ensured it never fell into Templar hands.
Your father?
Oh, I know.
Great
Yeah.
service to me and my people.
My words to you earlier were unfair.
You were not wrong. I too have grown frustrated with my lack of progress. Shall we let bygones be bygones?
We need to find out who's behind all of this, and why the Templars and the British Indies companies have joined forces.
What we should do is track them down and destroy their headquarters.
Jacob.
That may not be such a terrible idea, Mr. Fry.
Oh. Alright. So we're gonna go and take care of the British Indie Company as well as the Templar stuff. Alright. I'm gonna end it here for now. So thank you guys for watching. In the next part, we'll continue with another Mahara mission. We're going to try to finish this up before we reach into Sequence 9, as I mentioned. And that's the plan, of course, finish the Mahara missions, then get into Sequence 9. After Sequence 9, get into the Queen memory, and then that's it. We're done with the whole game. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next part of No Video Minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day, good night, or whenever you're watching this. And that'll be all for me today. So, Roz, out. Like, Roz, don't play this part. This is so stupid. It is gonna make me dizzy somewhat. Oh, there's some ammo there. Some more bottles there. Thank you. Not Johnny. Yeah, I'm not Johnny at all.